that shows just how harmful this is. So I'd like to use an illustration. The year's 1995. The trial of the murderer of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman is taking place. What would we think if the governor, Republican Pete Wilson, had suddenly announced that he was personally going to look into this case and called Dan Lundgren, the Republican Attorney General, and said, I want you to get some of the most prominent law firms all over the state to volunteer their times. Together, we're going to bring 10, 15, or $20 million in legal resources to bear, because we've got to guarantee that OJ Simpson is convicted. What would America think that if instead of holding that trial in Brentwood, where he lived and where the crime occurred, and where a large percentage of highly educated jurors would have been there, that they instead moved it to Los Angeles, which is what they did do, so that they could get a different set of jurors. These types of things are examples of what happens when you draw this contrast. We had Derek Chauvin targeted by the state, and that's not due process. Even the due process that someone like OJ Simpson, who brutally killed 2 people, was entitled to. Why isn't Derek Chauvin?
This is making people radical, as we often say, and that's bad. Horace Cooper, I appreciate your coming on and for your eloquent explanation of that.
Thank you.
So Sandy Cortez is getting to the end of sophomore year at American University, and so she's got her theory of everything fully explained. You want to hear that, Mark Stein.